My name is Aliza. Today I want to tell you about a scary but exciting incident that happened to my family at the airport. It was a day we will never forget because we learned something very important about patience, responsibility, and staying together. My younger brother Hamza was extremely excited because it was his first time seeing a big airport. My mother and my father were guiding us carefully. I thought it would be a normal day, but it turned into an unexpected adventure. We arrived at the airport early in the morning. My father was calm, as always, checking our tickets and passports, while my mother held our hands and made sure Hamza didn't run around. Hamza was bouncing with excitement, looking at every moving suitcase and bright sign. The airport was huge and busy. People were rushing in all directions, some talking loudly on phones, some pulling luggage. I held my mother's hand tightly, feeling both excited and nervous. At the check-in counter, my father handed over our passports, while Hamza tried to peek over the counter. I laughed and reminded him to behave. Then came the security line. There were metal detectors and long queues. I held Hamza's hand, making sure he didn't wander. My mother gently reminded us to stay close, and my father quietly guided us to the right spot. Everything was fine until we reached the waiting area. My mother told Hamza to wait for a minute while she went to buy water. I stayed seated with Hamza, but when I looked around, I realized she wasn't back yet. I felt a sudden shock. What if she got lost in the crowd? Hamza started fidgeting nervously, and I could feel my heart beating faster. Airports are huge, and even a few seconds of separation can feel like forever. I called out to her, softly at first, then louder. I walked quickly toward the snack counter, scanning the crowd. I asked nearby people if they had seen a woman in a maroon hijab. Some shook their heads. The airport felt suddenly enormous, and the noise made it harder to hear anything.
I held Hamza's hand tightly and whispered, "Stay with me."
Don't panic.
But inside, I was worried.
I didn't want him to see me scared, so I tried to stay calm. Finally, I ran to the information desk and explained the situation to the staff. My mother is wearing a maroon hijab and a loose abaya. She went to buy water, and we can't find her, I said. The staff was very kind. They asked for her description and location, and immediately made a loud announcement over the airport speakers. I felt a mix of relief and anxiety. Someone was helping now, but what if we didn't find her quickly? While waiting for a response, I ran back to the chairs and scanned nearby areas, the gift shop, the snack counters, the restroom signs. I even looked near the boarding gates, but she wasn't there. Hamza started to get restless. "Aliza, where's Mama?" he asked, his small voice trembling. I knelt beside him and said, "She's safe. Don't worry. We'll find her." Finally, after what felt like forever, I saw her walking toward us calmly, holding a bottle of water. "Aliza," she called softly, smiling. I ran to her and hugged her tightly, and Hamza jumped into her arms. I could feel my heart slowing down. The relief was enormous. My father came over and held us all together, his calm presence comforting us even more. This incident taught me an important lesson. In crowded places, staying close to family is crucial, and panicking never helps. Communication, calmness, and patience solve most problems. I also realized the value of small responsibilities. Holding your sibling's hand, paying attention to your parents, and listening carefully can prevent accidents and make everyone safe. Even little moments like waiting for a drink or standing in a queue can become incidents if we are careless. But they also teach us how to be responsible. After this incident, we continued our day at the airport more carefully. Hamza was still excited, but he stayed close. My mother and father guided us calmly, and I learned the importance of keeping a cool head. By the time we boarded the plane, I felt thankful for my family, for our safety, and for the lesson learned. This day showed me that small incidents can feel scary at first, but with faith, patience, and care, everything can be solved. And that's the story of the airport incident, a day I will always remember.